Okay, how do I do this? Focus. I want to turn off, there we go, do not disturb. Okay, hopefully that is going to work because I know my last live, hubby called me and he knew better. He knows he's not supposed to do that. I'm just going to give this a few minutes to let people pop in and say hello. Good morning, Karen. Yay, you're the first. Nice to see you. It was nice to have created with you last night. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Um, so I hope everybody is having a good day. Please say hello when you pop in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Denise Willerton. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in East St. Paul, Manitoba, which is basically Winnipeg. And I am happy that you are here. Hi, Carol. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for sharing. I will put your name down. Thank you for doing that. It means a lot. Good morning, Jean. Nice to see you as well. We are going to work on a very sweet, thanks, Jean, Valentine's card today. When I held my February classes this month, so I do the same class for the entire month, and I just host different times for that with different people. And if anybody wants their own private class, they can do that. And I would feature the same card. I don't have in front of me the card that we made, but anyway, it was very fun. It was very fun. Um, Good morning, Christine. Oh, you are on YouTube. Nice to see that you're there. Karen, thank you for sharing. So when you're on YouTube, Chris, I don't know if you have subscribed. Why do I have a hard time with that word? Subscribed to my channel, but if you haven't, I would really appreciate it if you did. And apparently, when you're watching, hi, Darlene. Um, Apparently, when you're watching on YouTube, you know how you've got that thumbs up and beside it the thumbs down, like it's kind of like this. Please, no thumbs down. But if you do the thumbs up in um, YouTube, it apparently helps with my what's the word I'm looking for? My algorithms. Oh my goodness. Cherie, thank you so much for sharing. So same thing, Dar, while you are in there, if you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like what I'm doing, just leave. Please don't give me a thumbs down. So anyway, how's that for a crazy little shout out? I want to welcome you all here today. If you'd like to take part in my classes, I would be honored to do that. I do them virtually as well as in person in my studio. And if I do them virtually, you need to give me a heads up if I need to send your card kit to you via the mail. Otherwise, it's porch pickup. Darlene, thank you for that. Okay, so let's get on to the card. I just feel like I'm going to babble here. Donna, hello from Panama, you crazy girl. Oh, I'm so jealous in a good way, in a good way. Oh, I hope you're having a good time, my friend. I think about you often. February tutorial bundle is out. So this features Stampin' Up demonstrators from around the world, and February features 44 projects. So how do you get it? If you place a $65 merchandise order with me, you will receive that. I will send you the link so that you can access the tutorial. If you don't want to spend $65 in my store, and you can okay, if you're in Canada, you can shop in my store. So that $65 applies to this. If you want this, but you're not going to shop in my store, it does not matter where you live. You can send me an electronic money transfer, an EMT, or I can set up or a PayPal for $25. Let me know that you're interested in the February 2023 tutorial bundle. And I can send that off to you that way. If you go to my blog, which is Chez Moi Creations, CHEZ, yes, I'm French, MOI, creations.blogspot.com, there's a tab on the top with all the tutorials. So I've been doing this for a little over a year. So you would need to stipulate if it's like the February 22 or February 2023 bundle that you're interested in, okay? Let's get on to why you're really here today. I wanted to show a little card of tiny little DSP strips. I got this in the mail a long time ago, and I don't know if I ever featured it. So these are just different lengths and different strips of DSP, and this is an old retired punch with the flames, but what a great way to use the DSP. Good morning, Barb, and thank you for sharing. Okay, today's card. Surprise, or am I showing you? What do you want to do? And while you're ruminating on that, we're using the Country Bouquet because we are doing a Valentine's card. Well, you could make it a Valentine's card. We're also using the punch. Look at all that glare. The punch that goes with this amazing DSP. It is so gorgeous. It is called the Country Floral. Okay. Bonjour, Lucy from out of town. I'll write you down right away too. And I'm also using the Country Gingham. And you know the neat thing, this DSP in the Country Gingham totally works with the Country Floral Lane. So these DSP colors all coordinate, which is really, really neat. I will show the card. Sweet Sorbet and the pastel adhesive backed sequence is what I am using here today. Okay. Here's that sweet little card. And Lucy, merci for sharing. And let me, just in case some other people pop in, I will just be ready for a few more names. I'm not going to use the wheel. It's taking too much time to post everybody's names in there. So we're just going to fly past that, and I'm just going to pick it old school. So this is what I am using today. And I'm also featuring the stylish shape, so you can see it right there. See that gorgeous little dotting? And this circle. So I used the circle and I used this. And what I did was I ran this die through using the Sweet Sorbet, and then I just cut it in half. So I had a piece for each card. Now, before I get to the card, I want to show you how this actually works, okay, on the Country Bouquet. So we're going to grab our Stamparatus. And I did one already. Okay, so it actually does make a heart, and it's gorgeous. So you would just cut that square and frame it out, and there's your card. Or you could cut it in the shape of a heart. So what I did to achieve that was, and I've got everything mounted already, I placed my basic white down. I want to make sure that I'm on there. And I've got my other one already mounted, okay? So I took Sweet Sorbet, and let's just scoot over here a little bit. And I'm sure you've already seen Stampin' Up! Demonstrators that have featured this, but just in case you haven't, and then we're going to close that, grab our pressure tool. And you know what? I have a few more items that I want to show you that my friend and her husband create on their 3D printer. So there is the first stamp using Sweet Sorbet. And my paper didn't move, so I'm okay. Now you're going to take your second window. I've got that mounted for that side. And we're going to ink that up. Get that nicely inked. Now I want to give this a two-tone effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a scrap paper. I'm going to stamp off. And then I'm going to come back down and grab my pressure tool. Because so far that doesn't really look like anything, does it? Oh, the big heart punch. Really? It fits that? Is that a retired item though, Carol? I can't remember because I do have the heart punches. But thank you for letting me know that. And so there it is. So it's sweet sorbet. It's just one is first generation, one is second generation because I stamped off. So that's how you get that effect. Where did I put my, I do want to get this red off my, yeah, I didn't realize that it doesn't fit perfectly and it's current. Okay. I wonder if I should give that a go. I don't know if it's, if maybe I don't have the correct current heart because it seems to me the heart that I have small. Sorry, I keep hitting my camera. Hang tight. I'll be right back. It's just right here. I'm wondering if there is this the one, Carol? The pretty heart. Yeah, I probably don't have that because this is quite small. I'm going to have to go take a peek in the catalog. I think I've got some shopping to do. I love hearts. Oh, thanks, Darlene. The pretty heart. I'll have to look into that. Okay, let us get to the card. But I thought that was pretty cool. And I will make a card with that because now I have two of them. Here is the punch that we're going to be using for today. Okay, I wanted to do the long, like the fold that stands like taller. Okay, now you know how sometimes these cards kind of fall on the table. The reason that is happening is that you haven't given that crease a really good burnish, because that definitely helps. Okay, so this sweet sorbet measures 11 by 4 1/4. Okay, we're going to take our basic white, and this measures 4 1/8 by 5 3. The heart punch pack. Carol, thank you. So that's page 153. I'm assuming that's in the big catalog. Carol, you're a gem. Thanks for doing that. We're going to put that right down on our card front. And you know what? I'm going to turn around and I'm going to put it right down on the inside as well. You've got me curious. It's everything I have to not grab my catalog. Oh, and it is right behind me. The big catalog, it's right behind me. Depending on the time, maybe I'll take a peek. So you're just going to adhere these panels, and they're both the same. They both measure 4 1/8 by 5 3. I am going to make two big lasagnas after this and then go for a walk. It's beautiful out. Okay, I've got my basic white panels down. Then what I did was I took a strip from the Country Gingham, and this measures 2 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to put that down right here. I could have a really skinny border all around, or I could pull that in. Okay, there's no right or wrong. And the other side is this. The other side of this one, which is the country floral, are these tiny little blue hearts. It's gorgeous. So, I mean, I could put the card together like that, but nothing else kind of, yeah, I'm not going to because I would have had to have grabbed a different color for my card base. Let's just stick with what I know for now. So last night, I still didn't even know what I was presenting today. So I was up early this morning and came downstairs and just found a sketch that I liked. And so I am following a sketch and put this together. I am going to put this here. You know what? I want to show you something really cool. I did the opposite on this one, as you can see. And I achieved that because you can see the little dots. I achieved that by using my basic borders. So what I did was I grabbed this one and I put this one down that way on this design paper. And on this one, I flipped it and I put it the other way. So that was really fun to make a flag using that. I love the basic borders. If you don't have it, ladies, you need it. Here is that stylish shape flag. I use that bigger one. And again, I just cut it in half. Let's put that right back here. And then we'll put that down on our card, okay? You always put your adhesive on your smaller piece. Well, that's what I do anyway. And now I'm just going to kind of eyeball where I want it. And I like it right there. Let's carry on. With our glue. So who has weekend plans? I'm going to put that down right there. And what I did was I'm eyeballing straight. This point, I wanted it here. And on this one with the flag, I did the same thing. Okay, so I was using this kind of as my guide. I've got everything pre-done. We're going to put dimensionals behind that guy. And where's my take your pick tool? I kind of changed my table around a little bit, and I'm always going to the right to grab my stuff, but it's actually right in front of me now. Darlene, thank you so much for sharing. I will mark that down. Get rid of my backing. And we're going to just, I want all of these little dots to show, so I am going to go just above it. I could have had that flag just a smidge higher, but it really doesn't matter. Okay, now these sweet little elements I cut out of the design paper. Let me show you. So what I did was I just cut a strip and I punched away, okay? So you've got kind of two wonky hearts and two leaves, okay? Dar, I better put your name down because I will forget. There we go. We are going to the lake this weekend. I'm looking forward to being there. We're going to put dimensionals behind that. Let's get these cut a little bit smaller. I use every inch of my dimensionals. I sure hope you do. You could have that kind of a heart. Should I do that? Should this be the heart? Or should I stay with this? Which one? The small stripes or the big stripes? I will wait to hear back. And while I'm waiting, let's do some stamping down the side, okay? The big stripes or the small stripes? Let's grab the sweet sorbet, and we're going to do that same kind of technique that I did when I showed you that big heart. We're going to stamp first generation and then second generation. So there's first and there's second. and first and second. See how it just gives it an entirely different look. Okay. Big stripes. Okay, we're going to do the opposite. Thank you for that, Karen. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I like them both too, Chris. So it's hard to make that decision, isn't it? I just want to clean that before it stains really bad. The red stains quite bad on the acrylic blocks or the acrylic stamps. I did one of my lives. Oh, I don't remember which one it was. This was quite a while ago now. And I was featuring coloring right on your stamp sets, like right on your stamps, using Stampin' Right markers. And I made the mistake of saying that you use your blends, and you don't. Your blends will stain your stamps. So if you want to hand color on your stamps, like the big flower that I just did, you could let me pull that out. You could hand color that using your Stampin' Right markers. Brenda, yay! And thank you for sharing. So this stamp set, you could actually hand color these elements to get a different color of heart once it's all stamped off. But you're going to use your Stampin' Right markers to do, to do that. Brenda, again, thank you so much. And yes, you caught us live. That's great. Did you have a hard time finding it? Because I know one of my friends here says that she often has a hard time finding. And maybe what you're doing is you're looking on my personal page, and I think this shows up on my Stampin' page. I'm going to put this little heart, and I want it kind of hugging the larger heart. So I know I don't want a dimensional. Let me use this. I know I don't want a dimensional on this end. I want a dimensional on that end. Otherwise, it's going to, it's not going to sit properly. Oh, Carol, that's great. And I think you get notifications because you have subscribed. And I want a small dimensional. So I want it only on this side, and I'm going to put Tombow on that side because we want this heart to sit properly. And Brenda, did I write your name? Yes, I did. So just a little dot. That's probably a little bit too much. Let's just do that. And then I'll be a hot, sticky mess. And we're just going to offset that and have that kissing that a little bit. Now, I don't know if we want leaves on here. What do you think? Should I do that? Oh, yeah, that's the thing, right? So should I do those little leaves there? And I've got one heart left. I'm going to put that on the inside of my card. That's trash. Okay, let's put some of our sequins on here. So this one here, I put on the pink one. So this is the pastel adhesive backed sequins. Yes to the leaves. Okay. So maybe I should have tucked leaves back in there too, because it does look kind of cute. And I like how they placed. I kind of just threw them there, but I'm kind of liking how they are. Okay. So we're going to start with this one. And you just need a little bit. So I'm just going to put a little dab, and let's tuck that under. And then let's grab this guy, tuck that under. I wonder who's going to win today's card. Okay. Now, On this one, I used the pinks. Okay, should I use the gold on this one? And Carol says, yes, the leaves too. So while I'm waiting for your reply, well, you know what? I've got an itchy nose. We've got blue. We've got kind of a pink. It kind of goes between pink and peachy, and then a gold. So let me know what color you want. In the meantime, let's do something inside here. We're going to put this heart down, and it's the inside of my card. So do you see how this is just minimal stamping on this? Let's put that guy down right there. Let's throw some leaves behind it. Tuck it under. And you want to make sure that you're not going past your card. Gold. Okay. Gold it is, Carol. Let's tuck that one under and make sure. There we go. And I've got a little guy. Get that one down there. I need a little dot right there, just behind the, there we go. Let's get that guy down right here. Okay, on the inside, gold, gold, gold. Debbie, welcome here. When did you pop in? I missed that. Did you share? Let me know if you did, hon, because I need to write your name down if you did. We're going to put gold on the front of this, and I am going to pretty much place them where I did the other ones because I actually liked that. One there, and always threes, right? Even though they're not neighbors, I got an empty spot there. Okay, I'm liking it. And you know what? I do have extra leaves. So maybe, because I do like the leaf. And this one here, there's a little bit missing, but it's not going to matter because it's going to get tucked in. Debbie, let me write your name down. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, my dimensional is a little bit in the way. That goes down. Let's tuck this guy in. It's a tight squeeze. Okay, got it. I got it in there. Yay! Okay, on the inside of this card, this is what I did. I love that we are friends. Okay, let me get another to write Debbie's name down. Debbie, thanks again. Thanks everybody for sharing. That really helps me. Trying to get my numbers up on YouTube and get busy on Facebook. So this one, I love that we are friends. There is a beautiful Valentine sentiment. Happy Valentine's Day on there, or just wanted to say I love you, or again, I love that we are friends. What am I doing? Marika, thank you. What am I doing on the inside of this card for the sentiment? And while I'm writing Marika's name down, thanks again so much for that. I will wait and see what the general consensus is for the sentiment. And let me pull that so that you can see that. Hopefully, let's take it right out. Let's take it right out. There you go. Marika. And Brenda S. and Debbie D. Just in case others pop in. So what are we doing for our sentiment? Are we making this a Valentine's card? Are we saying just wanted to say ... I love you, or I love that we are friends? Let me know what you would like. What do you see how fast this card came together? I haven't even been on for half an hour. So the DSP, Rita, hello. The DSP has done all the work. So we're just waiting on what sentiment we're putting on the inside. Here, is the card that we created. Happy Valentine's Day with love. Okay, there you go. Happy Valentine's Day with love it is. Okay, so Carol, this one here says, I love that we are friends. So if you win the draw for sharing, you can choose that one. So we're going to do, let's unmount that. I've got to put this back in here so I can see what I'm doing. So when this DSP runs out and you own the punch, you don't need to worry because there are elements in the stamp set that cut that punch too. So you will be good to go. Okay, let's put that one away. And let's grab Happy Valentine's Day, which is right here. And then what did you say? Happy Valentine's Day with love. Happy Valentine's Day. Where is my... Oh, there it is, right there. Happy Valentine's Day with love. Okay, here we go. We are going to grab... I'm not going to use my Stamparatus. Oh, you know what? I wanted to show you the other items before I stamp. So my girlfriend and her husband create these on their 3D printer. So this is my pressure tool that I use for my Stamparatus, and I love it. I can't, like, I'll walk across the room to find this. I won't use the heel of my hand anymore because I love it. And they also make these, I forget what they're called, but they're like stacking cups, and they slide into each other. So you can add as many or have as few as you want. So, pardon me, it's great for housing that. And drum roll, please. Check this out. This walked into my house on Tuesday night. Look at this. It is a stamp case or a holder. It's hard to get a good visual on that. It holds 12 of my brushes. Aren't they? I love it. I love it. Whoops. I totally hit my camera. Let's get that straightened out. Okay. Let's get, oh, these hearts are so nice, Rita. They are so nice. Brenda, are you still interested in that toque? And I'm not trying to put you on the spot. You could private message me. I still have it if you are interested. Just let me know. I need to grab a block, and I need my H block because the Happy Valentine's Day is just a little bit too long for that other one. I need little tables all around me. Okay, I like to put my stamp down, and I like to just pick it up like so. Let's get that inked up. We're going to put with love on here, and I've got these little hearts already mounted because I know I want to do that. So I'm going to do Happy Valentine's Day. Should I put with love down lower? Or should I go Happy Valentine's Day with love? And then we'll put the little hearts probably beside the Valentine's Day on that side because I've got this happening here already. So the question is, because I know I want this here, the question is, do we want Happy Valentine's Day at the top, with love under it, or lower? It's kind of cute lower, isn't it? Are the tool caddies from her? Would love to get both the brush holder and the tool. Brenda, they are. They're all from my girlfriend Darlene, who creates them. So Donna, I will Donna and who's asking? Donna, Brenda, and Deb. You know what? I'll send you all a message, or you could private message me just as a reminder, and I will make sure that I get Darlene's contact info to you, unless, Darlene, you want to just post your contact info right here. Totally up to you. Okay, so we're gonna do this lower. I do love that idea. Let's do Happy Valentine's Day. Not right at the top, but kind of close. So we're just going to ink up and we're going to go straight down. And am I square? I hope I'm straight. I hope I'm straight. I just like to hold it for a minute and straight up. Well, I'm a tiny bit crooked, but not bad. Let's get our heart on there. I liked what Darlene did in class this week. I'm going to do 2 of them. If you're worried about your sentiment being crooked, then when you stamp it, just on purpose, just go totally at an angle, which I could have done. I could have gone, you know, Happy Valentine's Day like that, which maybe I should have. That's why for me, I like to use my Stamparatus when I'm doing my sentiments to make sure that I am straight. And then what I do is I ink up my stamp. I put this down. So then when my Stamparatus folder, what am I trying to say? I feel like I'm half asleep here this morning. When my window of my Stamparatus comes down, it'll go like so, and I make sure that this window sheet is tucked right up in the corner. And so then when I lift, I can tell by what it's stamped on this window sheet if I'm crooked or not. And so then I would just adjust my stamp, and then I clean that off and I use it again and again and again. That's what I love to do with that. Okay, we're finished with that. We're finished with that. With love, do I go straight or do I on purpose go crooked? I don't know what to do now because I am crooked there. Do I just stay with the same crooked? I'll wait because I don't know what to do. Do I go totally diagonal? Do I go a little bit crooked like my Happy Valentine's Day? Or do I go on purpose quite crooked like so? I love my pressure tool too, Rita. I love it. While I'm waiting, I'm going to clean these off. So question is, crooked is the new straight. Andrea, hello. Welcome here. Nice to see your name pop up, my friend. Crooked on purpose. Okay, so we're going, as Andrea calls it, we're going crooked is the new straight. I love it. Oh, that's hilarious. Andrea, I don't know if you are into sharing, but if you share, I can add your name for the draw. Okay, with love, crooked. Okay, but not too crooked, just a little bit crooked. Right there. And so you've got room to put your name and you've got room to have a little blurb. So basically, other than the sentiments, it was the design paper that did all the work. And of course the stamp set, but the design paper basically did all the work. So you can take this sketch, and it does not have to be a Valentine's card. You can take this sketch and just use up your design paper, put it to work, trust the paper. It always comes out beautifully, especially when you're using Stampin' Up because all of the colors coordinate, right? So you end up with a gorgeous card every time. Same card, a little bit different, same sketch, a little bit different, okay? So this was the sketch from Try Stampin' on Tuesday. That was a sketch challenge blog that I used to belong to, and I had to just say, girls, can I just gracefully bow out for now? And they said, absolutely. And they said, whenever you want to come back, you come back. So it's on my radar to be one of the design team members, but I wanted to be kind to myself and take a few things off my to-do list. Thank you. Do you, Brenda? That's a great idea. And then you're never worried about it being crooked. Let's see who and what card you're going to choose. Oh, and you know what? On the country gingham, you can see that I use 2 different ginghams. I should show this to you. It's gorgeous. Here's the country gingham, and I have been playing with it. So you've got all these delicious colors and shapes. And so the shapes of the design paper, like the gingham shape, just changes up a little bit. And there's the other side. So you've got all these beautiful colors. And again, that totally coordinates with the country lane. And this design paper is gorgeous. I was really at a loss as to there's where I got my hearts. So see, there's there's the strip that I cut. And that would make a beautiful backdrop for a card. And there we've got X's and O's and hearts. It's gorgeous paper. Look at all those little hearts. Here's another super fun strip. I featured this in a live a few weeks, well, several weeks ago. Darlene, you love both of the cards? Let me guess. Of course you do, because it's hearts. And Darlene is all about hearts. So this is my friend that creates these projects from her 3D printer. And she's all about hearts. And her business name is Gabriel's Heart. But I can hook you up with her contact info unless I missed it and she put hers down here. But I'm not sure because sometimes I miss some of the message. Karen, thank you so much. So the people that shared today, Kathy Penner, she shared when I first posted that I was going live. So if you have shared and I missed your name, let me know, okay? Carol, Jean, I hope that you're all still here. Marika, Karen, Debbie, Sherry, Barb, Lucy, Dar, and Brenda. Did I say Donna? Because Donna, I think you said you shared. Did you not? Or no, you didn't. You said hello from Panama. Okay. Did I miss anybody's name? Let's just shuffle these around. You know what I could do? I have a little bucket right here, just an empty bucket. That might be easier. Okay. And I'm not looking, I promise. I didn't forget anybody's name, did I? And I gave them a good mix. Sorry, my hands are right in there. Okay, here we go. I have one name. Dar, you have won the card. You have won the card. And you know what? Which one do you want, Dar? Do you want the gold sequence or the pink sequence? Gold or pink? I think I know what she's going to say. And you know what I'm going to do? It's Valentine's. I'm going to draw again, okay? So both of these cards are heading out the door. Darlene wants pink. I kind of thought. So Dar, I'm going to just slip your name on that. And let's draw for this one. I have to. There's too many precious people here that have shared, and I appreciate that so much. Let's give those a shuffle. And I'm not looking. And the winner for this is Jean. So Jean, I don't know if you're still here, but you've won the gold one, okay? I'm having an all-day event mid-month. So the girls are coming all day Friday, all day Saturday. I'm supplying all the meals except for breakfast. And if I'm allowed to say, Jean, you're going to be in attendance as well as Dar. So I'm just going to have these cards waiting for you when you come. So, and I've got 4 spots left. So if anybody is in the Winnipeg area and you are interested in a 4-foot space all to yourself, I'm topping up at 8 ladies. I'm going to do lunch. I'm going to do supper. There's going to be goodies on the table, coffee, tea, water all day long. 2 games of bingo on Friday with prizes, 2 games of bingo on Saturday with prizes, and a little thank you gift, like what Stampin' Up likes to call pillow gifts. So a little thank you gift for coming as well, waiting for you at your table. So again, I have 4 spots left if you are in the Winnipeg area and you would like to join. Just send me a private message and I can make sure that you get the invitation that you could fill in, okay, for that. So thank you very much. And oh, Carol, I so wish you could be here. I so wish you could be here. And I would have a room for you, my friend. So get on the plane and come on down. I will enjoy the lake. When am I doing the all-day event? Good question. You know what? Let me pull up. I don't want this to disappear. So I can't see you now. My all-day event is, so it's called BYOP Crop Weekend. I'm not teaching anything, so everybody's bringing their own items. It is Friday, February 24, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday, February 25, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So that's the 24th and the 25th, Rita. If you are interested, let me know and I can, well, actually, you know what? You're on my newsletter list. So you did get in part of the newsletter, it is there, but I can resend it for you as well, if that makes it easier. So with that, I am going to let you go. I have 2 big pans of lasagna to make, and I'm going for a walk, and then we have small group tonight. Oh, you're welcome, Rita. Yeah, you know what? My newsletter list gets long, and sometimes I'm sure people kind of get sick of scrolling, but it is in there, and I'm pretty sure it's called BYOP Crop Weekend, okay? And it's just a short little blurb with a link that brings you right to the Google form that you could fill in. I don't have room for overnight, unfortunately. I've got 2 rooms that are already spoken for, and but yeah, you're welcome to come, and it's going to be fun, and I will feed you except for your breakfast. Okay, so yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I want to chat about, but I feel like I'm going to miss you if I say goodbye. Maybe that's why I'm stalling, but I do need to say goodbye. I've got lots to do here before the end of the day. We'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for popping in. I really do appreciate your time with me. Talk to you. Bye.